So here we are again, checking on our apple seeds. As you can see, some of them are growing in the packages, but I had a mold issue. I think I put too much moisture in these bags when I got them in the fridge, and so we are going to pour each package out on this plate and check out who's alive and who's not, and then try and plant what we have, and hopefully we have a tray full. Here's our finished tray of the apple seedlings. Now we just have to wait and see what grows. Hey y'all, this is my pollen that came from California. I'm so excited. I got a couple different varieties and I was super stoked when I opened up the package and there was the little applicator brush that Steven recommends. So I'm going outside now to breed some apple trees. Wait, before we head outside, I want to give you some context of why we're working on this project and what it's all about. Have you ever heard of the saying that you can't plant apple seeds from store-bought apples because you won't get the same kind of apple that you were eating? Fact. How are apples made? See this little bee? See how his legs are yellow? That's because as the bee goes flower to flower, he collects pollen and sticks it on his legs, just like a backpack to take back home to the hive. When he visits the next tree, say it's another apple tree, and he lands in a flower, some of that pollen gets stuck to a sticky part in the middle of the flower. Once that pollen gets stuck to the new flower, it creates an apple. So this is the cherry cox pollen, and I'll show you what it looks like inside the little envelope. It's full of just gold dust. And you just take this little wand and you just brush on a lot of this little dust here and it turns kind of yellow, and then we're just going to brush it on the flowers. There's not really an exact science to doing this. You just kind of hope that you're mimicking the bees. No, I broke the blossoms off. And that's why you should be more careful, everyone. Just 2 blossoms on this one. In this photo, you can see the tree parent on the left and the pollen parent on the right, followed by the offspring of those 2 apples after the equal sign. Just like Steven's done here, you can collect a bunch of really interesting apples and cross them on purpose and grow out the seeds to get brand new apples that you can't buy in a store. Let's look quickly at the 3 kinds of pollen that I've got here. So why am I so interested? I think it's a cool project to change the flesh color of your apple and infuse it with cherry or berry flavors. I also think disease resistance is really good, as well as increasing the cold hardiness of these varieties by crossing them with trees that I already have that live in our climate. So what's next? We'll keep the apples bagged in those little mesh bags for the season until they're too large to try and keep bugs out, and then we will collect the seeds from those apples and I will plant those next year and hopefully grow the next cool variety.